Today, I want to walk you through some of the most common distortions men face. Not so you can just nod and say, yeah, I've done that, but so you can spot them in real time. So you can name them, challenge them, and strip them of their power. Distortion number 1, black and white thinking. Everything's either perfect or worthless. You're either the best or a complete failure. There's no middle ground. You crush 90% of a project. People compliment you. You made one mistake. That mistake becomes the headline in your mind. I blew it. Brother, that's black and white thinking. It robs you of growth because it tells you that unless you're flawless, you're worthless. And here's the truth. Life doesn't work in black and white. Life is lived in the grey. Growth is found in the middle. The truth is, it's not about flawless, it's about forward. So stop demanding perfection of yourself. Start demanding progress. Distortion number 2, catastrophizing. This is when your brain leaps straight to worst case scenario. Your boss puts a meeting in your calendar. Immediately, your chest tightens. This is it. I'm done. I'm getting fired. But when you actually walk in, he just wanted to clarify a project detail or offer a promotion. Catastrophizing makes every shadow look like a monster. It convinces you to panic before you even step into the ring. Here's the truth. Most storms never land where you are. Most problems are smaller than your fear makes them. Most meetings are just meetings. So stop rehearsing disaster. Start preparing for victory. Distortion number 3, mind reading. You assume you know what other people are thinking, but you don't. Example, you text a friend. He doesn't reply. Your brain whispers, he's ignoring me. What have I done? But maybe he's driving. Maybe he's busy. Maybe his phone died. Mind reading writes a story without evidence. And those stories usually make you the villain or the victim. Here's the truth. Life works better when you check your assumptions. You save relationships when you ask instead of assume. Brother, don't write a false script in someone else's silence. Get the facts. Distortion number 4, overgeneralizing. This is where one failure becomes your entire identity. Your business folds, and the thought hits, I'll never succeed at anything. But that's like judging a whole book by one rough chapter. Every man has chapters he wishes he could rewrite. Here's the truth. Failure is a teacher, not a title. Life works when you treat setbacks as lessons, not labels. Wear your scars as training, not chains. Distortion number 5, fortune telling. You predict the future like it's already set in stone. Before a presentation, you're thinking, this is going to be a disaster. And sure enough, you stumble. Not because it was doomed, but because you believed it was. Fortune telling makes you live out failure before it ever arrives. It kills your confidence before you even step up. Here's the truth. None of us can see the future. Life works better when you walk in prepared, not paranoid. So stop predicting defeat. Step in expecting to win. Distortion number 6, labeling. You stamp your whole identity with one mistake. You fail at something, and the thought mutates into, I'm a failure. But that's like saying one sour note ruins a whole song. It doesn't. It's just one part of the score. Here's the truth. Life works when you separate what you did from who you are. What you did was an event. Who you are is a man who can get back up, a man who can learn, a man who can fight again. And brother, there are a couple more distortions I want you to see because they catch a lot of men off guard. Distortion number 7, emotional reasoning, believing that because you feel something, it must be true. You wake up anxious and you think, something must be wrong. The feelings are not facts. They're signals, sometimes true, sometimes false. Here's the truth. Your emotions are real, but they're not always reliable. Brother, don't let today's feelings dictate tomorrow's reality. And distortion number 8, discounting the positive. This is where you downplay or dismiss your wins. Your team praises your leadership. You shrug it off. They're just being polite. You hit a personal goal. You downplay it. Yeah, but it wasn't that hard. Here's the truth. Ignoring your wins is like starving your soul. You can't grow if you don't feed yourself on progress. Celebrate the ground you've gained. Fuel your fire with the truth of what you've already overcome. Now, why do these distortions feel so powerful? Because deep down, your brain thinks it's protecting you.